He totally did that on purpose. Hey all, so today I've had the Rebel for 2 years. I haven't done a video for quite some time now, but what a better thing to do than a 2-year review on the Rebel. So first things first, how reliable is the Rebel? Well, there's a bit of a story to it. So I actually went to do this yesterday, this video, and the bike wouldn't start. And it is the first time this bike has not started. So although I really want to say that the Rebel has been absolutely amazing and I haven't skipped a beat with it, which I haven't up until yesterday, it was kind of disappointing that I went to do the 2-year review and she wouldn't start. So I was thinking, okay, she's blown a fuse. So I checked all the fuses. That was a really good experience, just to kind of like pull out the seat, but none of the fuses were blown. Then I had a look online and there was someone else that had a similar issue. You couldn't even hear the bike just turn on. So all it was the kill switch was actually not quite right. So what happened was, even though I had the kill switch turned off, it wouldn't start. Like, it wasn't sitting in there properly and it wasn't making great contact. I will get it checked because it was quite like scary that the kill switch could potentially just like turn off. So overall, I would like to say that the Rebel has been absolutely amazing. I have never had a flat battery. There's been times where like I haven't ridden the Rebel for quite some time and she's still been amazing. I just love it. Like, I have the little Z125 and I just find that like the Rebel is just as handy like around town and stuff. Like, I find that the Rebel is really great. I'm just gonna I think there's a car gonna go past. Alright, so overall, like, the Rebel is really, like, I feel like she's usually fairly reliable. Obviously, apart from yesterday's incident with the kill switch, I've not had one issue with it. The other main things, like how smooth she is, I feel like it's a very smooth bike. It's great around town and it's also still got the punch that you need if you want to go a bit faster. So if you want to go on the highway or the freeway or whatever, like, it's easy. Like, yeah, she's got the power there. I think one of the main things that I see people not liking about the Rebels, people talk about the suspension. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm just a bit like smaller, but I don't have an issue with the suspension. I think that you don't want suspension too stiff. Like, I actually really hate stiff suspension. I just feel more in control when I've got a bit like softer suspension. You can change it to make it a bit stiffer. I've actually made it softer because, like I said, I prefer it that way. A couple of times, like, I'll be in first gear and changing to second. I have like accidentally got stuck in neutral, but I don't think it's a this bike issue because I've had it happen on all of my other bikes. Wow, look at that. That is so pretty. The other most awesome thing about this bike is the service intervals, like 12k service intervals. Who can complain about that? That is amazing. Yeah, so good. So I'm just going to kind of do a backstory here. So where we're going at the moment is I'm going down to the Seals. I came here yesterday. It is absolutely beautiful here. My goal was to actually bring the Rebel out, but when the bike wouldn't start yesterday, I was actually worried that I'd like done something to it, because when I last had the Rebel going, I had a few friends over. I actually turned it on and like it just revved it up a bit, showing off a little bit, I suppose. Yeah, and I was like, oh no, I've done something to the bike, but instead it was just the kill switch. I think they do feel like fairly cheap-ish, so that's probably like one thing they could improve on. They kind of look like a bit cheap and feel a bit plasticky and cheap. I have had the handlebars off before, so, you know, hopefully that's not just a me thing where I've just, I don't know, stuffed it. There's a little seal section up there that I had a look at. That is so pretty. So the other main thing, I suppose, is the handling. Like, she's really good with the handling. Like, I'm still learning, like, how to ride well. And I think the Rebel's been a pretty forgiving bike for me. I've done some pretty questionable things on this and, like, still managed to not fall off it. So I still haven't, stacked it on the Rebel yet. Obviously, like, I had that first video way back when I dropped the Rebel. Didn't fall off it, but I have dropped it. But otherwise, like, no stacks or anything like that, which is nice. Otherwise, like, I'm in love with it. I think she's sexy, well priced, and if I had my time again, I would still go and buy it. This corner's just really bad, so I'm just gonna, yeah, so if I had my time again, I would definitely buy it again. Like, amazing. Wow. So overall, she's usually reliable, apart from I would say that it's a reliable bike besides yesterday's one incident. And, like, she just looks nice. Like, it's such a good looking bike. Like, there's nothing to complain about this bike. I just love it. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I'll just walk into my garage and look at it. It's amazing. Yeah. So thank you for watching. It's awesome to see some of the videos doing really well. The long trip on the Rebel, that's just, like, taken off a little bit. So thank you, everyone. Now that I've said that, it'll probably, like, stop. So the main reason, like, I haven't been able to do many videos, just been doing lots of different things, been really busy. I've been up in Queensland and I've started a new job recently and riding the little KX around in the rain. Yeah, just been really busy. So thanks for watching. I hope this video has been, like, informative and just a good overview as to the Honda Rebel. Wow, this is so beautiful.
Love to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
How careless we could be.